USA, and we are here in the ARCA Series for some short track racing. USA historically has been one of my worst short tracks in the ARCA Series. I could never really ever get the speed right, and when I try and go really fast, I self-spin. At least that's how it's usually gone. But we're going to try and not do that this time. We got 50 laps here as the number 2 car. So hopefully we can qualify fairly decently here. Car's really tight until you overdrive it even a little bit, either on entry or on exit. I also found in practice that the fastest was wrapping the yellow line as closely as you could, which is tough to do because if you get on throttle on the yellow line, you can really snap loose.
One more lap.
Let's see what kind of lap this is. 4:05, that's alright. We get a little bit more here in 1 and 2. We got tight on exit. A little more in 3 and 4, maybe. A little bit better. Don't hit the wall. Gained almost a 10th. 3.24. That bounces us to P1 for now. Who knows if we'll be able to keep that. I doubt it. But we're just going to be trying to keep it underneath us and not self-spin. It's been a long time since I've run ARCA here, but used to run here about once every other season. Just beat the 4 car at the moment. We'll see if we stay there. We got Nick Martin in here with us as the number 9, and James as the number 22. I think he's the last car number. No, there's 23. But always fun being a really high car number. You got nothing to lose. Go out there and do the best you can and maybe get a large chunk of iRating. Not that iRating is important. But yeah, we're here. We're still on pole for the moment. We got a few lower numbers left to go, and any one of those guys could go out there and do a quicker lap. 23 actually qualified P5 at the moment. It's pretty good. But yeah, we're here in USA. Lakeland. I don't think this track's here anymore. Right? I think I'm remembering that correctly. Apologies for the lack of videos over the last week and a half over the weekend. We've hit time of the year where I'm just really busy. I'm going to be busy, I think, pretty much every weekend until the end of the year, probably. It's just that that time of the season, holidays and whatnot. We are still on pole. We got the pole. I don't know how we got the pole, but we got the pole. I'm running default brakes because this thing just loves to spin on entry. Default brakes, we might move them. I feel like 65 would probably be good. It's pretty tight on entry, but like I said, if I overdrive it, I'm gonna be spinning. I'd rather not do that. But just as a precaution, we'll get the fast repair set and ready to go.
2,753. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
We'll see if we can get up here and compete. I don't know if we're going to be any quicker than anybody. And I don't know how good the tire wear is going to be for us because it's a short track. It's mostly about tire heat. There's not a ton of fall off as long as you're not sliding the tires too much. On the short tracks, never is very much wear. And it seems like the track's starting off pretty rubbered in anyway, so that will make it tighter. We just need to not slide the car on entry or exit. If we slide it on exit, that's going to heat the tires up and make the next entry that much harder. Once the tires get heated up, they're going to have a lot less grip. So we need to avoid that as much as we can. I'm going to try a... once we get the backstretch, I'm going to try an acceleration to see how hard I can get on throttle without spinning. Probably just going to start in second gear. No start zone here, so just go when the pace car goes. Or whenever we get a safe spot out of turn 4. Hopefully we'll get a decent jump.
You don't get any extra tire sets for this race.
Who
so
knows?
Be smart out there.
Who knows how this is going to go? We're starting on pole, so that's a great start. I didn't think I'd be on pole at this track. This is usually not very fast here, and I'm usually having a hard time keeping it underneath me. But we're here to change that. Not going to think about the bad thing of us being bad here. We're going to just be nice and easy, take our time. If we get passed, then we get passed. Yeah, second gear seems okay. Should be able to accelerate out of the corner as long as we're not too sideways. Like I don't want to be slamming the throttle when I'm like this, still in the corner, because that'll definitely get it loose. But if we get to like right here, we should be all right. Once the pace car dips in, I don't know when green comes out here. I think it waits till you come out of turn 4. I think, anyway. Here we go, 50 laps. We'll see if we can get a good jump, get some space, and get into a rhythm. It might be tough for me to get away from anybody, but we will try our best.
Get ready.
Just got to be careful into turn 1. I don't want to self-spin immediately.
The pace car is in.
Just going to wait till we get fairly straight here.
Green flag, green flag.
The green came out a little bit earlier than I was expecting, but we still got a decent jump. Okay, I was pretty tentative on entry there. Get a decent exit though. You're really chipping out with this setup. For whatever reason. Careful on exit. We would definitely get to lap traffic as well. 50 laps here. And that'll happen quickly if there's a couple wrecks. Hopefully everyone keeps it clean. Get as close to that yellow line as I can without touching it. We got the one car right behind us. I imagine he's going to be doing better at saving his tires than I will be. We're single file. Well, he just overdrove it, got loose. That's going to help us. Might still get back up here, but that gives us a breather there. He's side by side with the 6. I think the 6 just passed him. But we're leading laps. We're having fun. Setting the pace. At least for the time being. Track position's always a big thing with these underpowered cars. The guy in P2, I think is what it said, just set the fastest lap, so we know he's quick back there. But I think he just got loose off the corner. I saw him a bit lower.
You just hit the fastest lap.
And we get that fastest lap right back. Slightly concerned we're going to fall off. But I don't think I can worry about that. I can't change up how I'm driving too much here. There's just short track. There's not much you can do other than run what you're running. People who are better than me probably can make pretty good adjustments, but I just kind of have to go with what I'm doing here. Especially at a track like this. Really tough. Careful not to clip that yellow line, and don't stomp on it out of the corner because that will get it loose. It's nice and easy on throttle. We got the 12 up here going down pit road before we get to him. This is going to be an agonizingly long race from the lead, I'll tell you that. Unless we can get a real big gap, but that's not looking like it's going to happen. At the moment, anyway. Just going to keep plotting along. Don't need to push it too hard. Just need to keep putting my laps down. Biggest thing is not going to be making mistakes. If they catch us because they're faster than us, then that's just the way it's going to be. I'm not going to give it to them with a mistake, hopefully. I got a little bit loose on entry there. It did not feel like a good corner, but we about 0.8 still. Yeah, I'm overdriving it. I need to back it back up just a little. That corner entry. Just a little bit. Got a couple more lap cars up ahead. 12's back out apparently. Pretty sure that was him that pit in front of us. Gotta remember we can move the brake bias back if we want. But are we ever gonna want to? I don't know. I don't know if we're ever gonna get very tight. Good thing is they're still racing nose to tail back there, so if they get to battling, that's just going to help us pull away more. There's always the chance for some contact with these cars as well, and if they end up wrecking each other, that'll be big for us as well. They look like they're racing pretty hard, defending the 6 car, so that's great for us, great news. So in any hard racing you can get behind you when there's no cautions in the series. Other series with cautions, you want them racing as nicely as you can, or as they could, while you're in the lead, because you don't want a yellow to get them to catch back up. But we don't have to worry about that here, thankfully. Slowly catching this 17 car. Did not feel like a good 1 and 2 there. The 6 car is kind of pulled back away from the 1 a little bit. But we still got a nice gap. I'm feeling good. I'm not getting too loose. I'm not really stepping out of line. Just need to keep it up. Keep it up and keep it underneath me. Hopefully the lap cars don't give us too much trouble. Don't expect they will. 17's going a little bit wide here. We're going to have to get them on exit. Don't quite get there, but we're alright still. It's getting out of the way here for us. Thank you.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
Alrighty. No problem there at all. Get back into a rhythm. Looks like they've caught us a little bit, but still got plenty of time. Don't need to panic. It's starting to get a little tighter through the center. Got to be aware of that. Okay, that didn't feel great, but we're alright still. A couple more lap cars coming up as well. The 19 up ahead of the 12. 12's on a new car. Doesn't look like he's slowed down too much from whatever has happened. Getting a bit tight on entry now. Starting to slide the nose a bit. missing the yellow line. Just need to keep backing up the corners, don't overdrive it. Almost to halfway. That was a bad entry. We slid up pretty bad,
That car is a lap down.
but we still gained a bit. Nice and easy. Just hit my lines. Don't worry about anybody behind us or in front of us. Gotta keep talking myself into focusing. So 19 gets on throttle there pretty hard and gets loose. It's gonna be very loose through this corner. We get very tight.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Past halfway. Gonna get around them. Hopefully.
Got one outside. That car is a lap down.
Hurts our entry a little bit, but that's alright. Might hurt their exit behind us. We get a little loose there. And now I'm underdriving the corner. Lost a little bit of time there, but not anything too bad. Nice and smooth. Still looking fine. I wish the 1 hadn't fallen off so much and was still racing the 6. That's okay. Just gotta hold them off ourselves. Which we totally should be able to do. I hope. Keep getting those good exits. I'm trying to be really easy onto the throttle. I think that's the biggest key for us. We're not pushing it out of the corner, getting stuff that we can't get. Just being nice and smooth with it, keeping the tires underneath it. And that is the biggest thing to do, I think. Even if we overdrive it a little bit, it's not terrible. Six. Hanging back there. The 1 isn't that far back, but he is a little bit of a ways back. We lost a bunch right there, in fact. I got loose. Me and the 6 are doing pretty much identical lap times, I think. And if he's doing that, he's never going to be able to catch us. We just got to keep doing them. No mistakes. Hopefully 12 car doesn't pose an issue. Hopefully. Hasn't gotten out of the way yet, which is unfortunate.
Got one outside. clear high.
He backs off. That doesn't slow us down much, so that's fine. We actually gained a 10th back on the 6. So nothing to worry about there. Oh, we're so far away from the end still. It's got to be smooth. Hopefully 12 slows the 6 down a little bit. He may not. And that's fine too, but...
Well, can you go high?
Man, big push right there. That got really tight. 12 hasn't gotten out of the way yet, so that's what we want to see. Still in front of him.
Slow car down low.
Oh, slow car down low. Maybe someone going down pit road. It is. We just gained a bunch of time on the 6. We got 10 to go. 6 still hasn't been able to get around the 12. That's perfect. Exactly what we want to see. He's actually lost a bit of time to the 12. He's 1.1 back from us now, 1.2. Keep it cool, keep it calm. See the back of the field. Okay, he finally got around the 12.
That car is a lap down.
Got the 21 up ahead of us, but we may not get to him before the race is over. We got a big gap to the 6 now, almost a second and a half. Just no stupid moves, trying to get on throttle too fast, or clipping that yellow line, or spinning on entry. Just keep it nice and smooth. That's all we need to do here. We got a nice gap.
My fire alarm just started going off. Nice knowing y'all.
That's unfortunate. That is not what you want to hear when you're in a race. Fire alarm going off. Alright. We don't need to do that. I don't think we're going to catch the 21. We're coming to 5 to go. We might end up catching him. Got basically a straightaway to the 6 now. Oh, we're better than a podium, my friend. A little bit better than a podium. Don't jinx it. Get this guy off the corner. Not quite. He's got some left side damage. He's going to stay high for us, though.
That car is a lap down.
Thank you.
All clear, all clear.
Lose a bit of time on entry, but we got plenty of time to work with. I don't know if the 12 actually slowed them down at all. He did lose time when the 12 was still in front of him, but I kept looking in the mirror and he was pretty far back from the 12. And had the 12 not been there, I don't know if he would have been able to catch us anyway. I think we were holding even with him. He wasn't really catching us much at all. 2 to go.
2 to go this time by.
At the 17 here. We're going to catch him in a bad spot, but it's alright. We got tons of time to work with.
One more lap to win. Outside.
Get around, get to the white flag.
All clear, all clear.
He gets out of the way. 2 more corners without spinning myself out. 1 more corner.
Good win, Gavin.
Coming out, we're going to get the win. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that. Thanks, that was fun trying to hold you off there for a while. Woo!
See, this is what happens when it's best fun.
I did not at all expect that. This is not my best
Good
track.
racing, yeah. That was fun.
That was good. I didn't see any contacts. I think there was a little bit, but from what I saw, that was really clean. Woo! Holy mackerel. I'm going to go around again just to make sure there's no X. I'm going to do a little bit of a burnout. That was hard work, trying to not make a mistake, keep it in front of the 6 car. He was putting the pressure on. He was never really falling off until like the last 10 laps. He had been just about 7/10, 8/10 back. Good racing to him. The 1 car was behind him the whole time. I thought the 1 would have something for us. I think he was the quickest in practice. But he was behind us at the start and then got loose into the corner and never really could recover from that, I don't think. Just got him back to 3rd and then he got there.
Sorry about that, man. Damn you over there.
Woo, we won! We get to do a burnout. Thank you to Zach as well. We'll give you a thank to James, who congratulated us as well. Oh, he left. I was getting ready to reply to you. We'll reply to Nick. But thank you, James, as well. Coming into that race, I was not looking to do that. I was looking to maybe get a top 5, just try and not wreck myself. And our burnout didn't even make smoke. That's alright. We made some noise. Holy cow, man. 91, 89. 92 left rear. Wow. We won. We won an ARCA race. We don't get to say that often. Oh, man. That was tough. I was coming into this race just hoping I would not make a mistake and self-spin on entry like I am prone to do here. And then being in the lead, getting the pole, that puts the pressure on even more, and I was really focused to try and not lose it. Just keep it underneath me. That was all I was worried about, because I thought I could easily do this. Clip the yellow line, gas it up too hard, and just loop it. So easy to do that here. Especially when the speed is right down by the yellow line. 12 just gets on throttle a little too hard there. That gets him loose. The 9 car. Oh, that's Nick. Ooh, he grabs the wall opening. That could have hurt the car. 14. A little blink. I don't know if much else really happened. 23 gets loose out of turn 2. Collects the inside wall. 19 just gets a tap from the 13 there, and any little tap in the rear. 21 and the 7 get in that. 9's pushing out, and 22's there. 9 was kind of pushing. Oh, that was Nick. 22 was maybe down a little low. Oh, that is James. Nick and James racing each other and making contact. I don't know. I think James isn't that low. They just kind of come together. Nick maybe pushes up a bit. Just clips him there. Unfortunate. Looks like they're able to keep going. Just kind of a racing deal there. James wasn't that low off the corner. Nick kind of came up a bit. Just a hair too much. The 3 getting loose on entry there. So easy to do that too. It is just, this car, the ARCA car is already loose on the short tracks. That's just the nature of the car. And this track, on entry and exit, the corner's just massively loose because you're going down a huge straightaway into these really tight, high banked corners, and it really wants to spin you out. And it's a tough track. It's a really tough track. 11 gets loose there, a little door to the 4, but they keep it going. Little wall there. 10's going to get a bumper from the 14. Just a tiny loop. Everyone else Misses that. And no damage for the guy that got spun either, I don't think. Oh, 19 gets loose, corrects it into the wall. And that's it. That is it. That's after the race. We won! We won a race at USA. My gosh, I never thought I would do that. Free track. I mean, I just figured everyone was always going to be better than me here. Because, I mean, this is just one of my worst tracks. But, we get a win here. I will take it. In the ARCA series, no less. So, I'm pretty happy with that one.